Good morning, folks. Ken Ring of www.predictweather.com. It's the 8th of July, and I just thought I'd talk a bit about Queenstown weather today in the South Island of New Zealand, because I was on the radio there this morning, about a half an hour ago, talking with Margot and Henry, and I thought I'd add what I didn't say here. It could be of benefit to some people, especially kids and families going skiing. This year in the South Island, it's a bit of a longer winter. Last year they had down there, Queenstown, the lakes area, you had 1-0 minimum in the second week of April, and the rest came in the third week of April. Well, this year, the first sub-zero day was in the first week in April, so it kind of started a little bit earlier, and you haven't had your heavy winter snows there yet, and that was the same last year. So last June, rain and precipitation came on 2 days, and last July, that's of last year, was dry until about the 22nd, and then there were 6 rain snow days, and August came about 8 days, and September 6 days, and October 8 days. Well, this year June was cold and you got about 9 days of precipitation, and I had you down for 9 in my almanac as well. This month I have you down for about 7 days precipitation in July, and it's going to start to come next week. So I think next week will be the wettest of the month of July in Queenstown. Some overnight falls more towards the end of the week, and there could be enough rain possibly in some areas for flooding, and that's because of the new moon on the 12th and the perigee, which is when the moon comes closest to the earth, on the 7th, and that comes on the 13th. So that's next week. There could be a wee bit more precipitation around the 19th, and then none until the last couple of days of the month. So July should be a wetter month than average. August this year should bring twice as much rain snow as average. I don't think you'll go more than 3 days without seeing some precipitation, and it'll be cloudy and cold. And September, a drier month than average, precipitation in the first and third weeks, but dry from about the 9th to the 14th and the 22nd to the 30th. So they'll be good times to take kids down the snow. And September could be a really cold month. Then the winter starts to ease. So really the winter is going to be from next week till about the end of August, in any kind of intensity, and then it's going to start to get better. October, I think I've got some average temperatures down there, and some precipitation once every 6 days, so some dry periods and a bit of thawing comes in October. November, I think rain only in the first and last weeks. I think the heaviest will be in the last week. And December, well, I think the first week's going to be dry, about 7 rain days in the whole month, sunnier than average and mild temperatures. So it's going to be a good winter as far as temperatures go in your area, inland Otago there. But next year the winter comes later, and I think the ski industry will have to be prepared for a later season in 2011. So that's a quick sum up of conditions down around Queenstown, the Remarkables. Lovely area of the country to be in. Anybody overseas wants to Google Queenstown, it's one of New Zealand's gems in terms of our tourism, and it's a winter wonderland down there, just starting to come into its own in the next couple of weeks. So thanks for watching. I hope you tune in tomorrow.